A good rear paddock stand only lifts the rear wheel off the ground just as far as it needs to go. There's no point having a bike too high because it gets unstable and wobbles around. We're going to go with this middleweight one and show you how it's done. The two most common types of paddock stand at the back are ones that use cups that lift onto the swing arm and others that use bobbins mounted onto the swing arm to lift using these forks. One key extra for any rear paddock stand which will make life a lot easier are these swing arm mounted bobbins. Now each manufacturer's fitment is different, so you need to make sure that the one you buy are correct for your bike. Before you get started, it's important to adjust the width of the paddock stand so it suits your bike. Each one's different. Now these forks slide in and out to adjust to the bobbins and they're locked in place with these screws. The paddock stand is now securely in place using the forks and the swing arm bobbins. We've checked the paddock stand is on level ground, and a good paddock stand will give you plenty of leverage, just like this. A front paddock stand is a great addition to any garage. They're really useful in general maintenance, particularly with things like brake maintenance and wheel removal. One of the key things to remember with a front paddock stand is that they can only be used once the bike is up on a rear stand. You cannot use them on their own. As on the rear paddock stand, it's important to adjust the width of the front to make sure it fits with the bottom of the forks. And before you lift it, make sure the front wheel is pointing straight ahead. Once you're happy the fork supports are correctly in place, it's time to lift the front of the bike. We're now ready to begin maintenance with this bike, and one handy little extra with these paddock stands are these clean grips which come off here and go on the bike.